Welcome back to the Vacation Rental Scale Up podcast, where we dive deep into the latest trends, strategies, and insights that can help you scale up your short term rental business. I'm Thibault Masson, and today we're going to chat about Airbnb's latest ad campaign. Now, if you've been watching TV or scrolling through your social media feeds, you might have noticed Airbnb is back with some fresh new commercials. But what exactly are they pushing this time around? Let's dig into it. Remember their Airbnb It campaign back in 2023? That one was all about encouraging people to become hosts, and it was pretty successful. This time, though, Airbnb is focusing on three big themes: group travel, Airbnb versus hotels, and their new guest favorites feature. Let's break down each of these and see what Airbnb is really trying to tell us. First, let's talk about group travel. Airbnb is now strongly emphasizing the idea that bigger is better, particularly when it comes to traveling with friends or family. Traditionally, Airbnb was often seen as the go-to option for couples seeking a cozy getaway. However, with these new commercials, Airbnb is clearly stepping into territory that has long been dominated by its competitor, Vrbo. Vrbo has positioned itself as the vacation rental choice for large families and groups for years. Now, Airbnb is making it clear that they too can cater perfectly to this type of traveler, offering spacious accommodations that are ideal for group trips. This ties directly into Airbnb's 2024 summer release, where they introduced the shared wish list feature. If you haven't heard about it, it's a way for groups to collaborate on planning their trips, which is perfect for larger bookings. So, what's the takeaway here? If you're managing a property that can accommodate groups, now's the time to highlight that in your listing. Showcase those communal spaces and emphasize the convenience of staying together. Now, this next theme is pretty interesting: Airbnb versus hotels. Once again, Airbnb is going head to head with hotels. Their new ads are basically saying, why would you stay in a cramped hotel room when you could have an entire home to yourself? And honestly, it's a compelling argument. The commercials present relatable scenarios featuring families and friends, showcasing the most common moments that resonate with viewers. These stories feel genuine and real, making it easy for anyone watching to see themselves in similar situations. They are highlighting all the perks of staying in an Airbnb: more space, personalized experiences, and that local touch you just don't get with hotels. They're pushing the idea that an Airbnb stay is a superior, more comfortable choice. And next, let's discuss the Guest Favorites badge, which Airbnb is highlighting in its latest ads. This badge is awarded to properties that consistently receive high ratings and positive reviews and have proven to be reliable choices for guests. From a host's perspective, earning the Guest Favorites badge is a mark of excellence. It means that you're consistently delivering outstanding experiences that your guests appreciate. This badge not only boosts your property's visibility on the platform, but also enhances its appeal to potential guests, leading to higher bookings and increased trust. Airbnb wants to highlight this guest favorite badge as it simplifies the decision-making process, allowing travelers to book with confidence, knowing they are choosing a top-rated home that others have thoroughly enjoyed. Now let's see what's going on in these new TV commercials. Let's break them down and see what they're really trying to say, and how you can use this information to your advantage as a host or property manager. Let's explore each of these 7 new ads. Let's start with the girls' trip ad. This one's all about celebrating group travel, and it really hits home by showing just how chaotic things can get in a cramped hotel room. The ad opens with a scene that many of us can relate to: a tiny, overcrowded hotel bathroom where everyone is trying to get ready at the same time. It's pure chaos: hair dryers going, people bumping into each other, and no one has enough space to move around. Then, The ad makes a sharp contrast by switching to a spacious, stylish Airbnb. Here, we see the same group of women enjoying a relaxed time, each with their own space to get ready. They meet in the common room and head out to party and generally have a great time without the stress of being crammed into a small area. The key takeaway here is that Airbnb is pushing the idea of togetherness, of being able to stay under one roof with plenty of room to spread out and actually enjoy your time together. As a host, if your property is well suited for groups, now's the time to highlight that. Next up is the guest favorites ad. This one introduces Airbnb's feature that highlights the highest rated homes on the platform. The ad focuses on how guests can now easily find these top rated properties, which are backed by tons of positive reviews and high ratings. It's all about trust, helping potential guests feel confident that they're booking a place that other travelers have loved. For you as a property manager, this ad underscores the importance of guest satisfaction. To make it onto that guest favorites list, you need to consistently deliver an exceptional experience. Now, let's talk about the puppy ad. This one's a real heart warmer. It shows a traveler with their dog, and the ad compares staying in a dog friendly hotel room with staying in an Airbnb that's truly pet friendly. The difference is clear. While a hotel room might allow pets, it doesn't offer the same kind of space and comfort that an Airbnb home can provide. The dog is shown roaming freely, playing, and relaxing in a cozy, spacious garden as opposed to the more restrictive environment of a hotel room. If your property is pet friendly, this is a golden opportunity to attract more guests. Make sure your listing highlights any pet-friendly features you offer. Airbnb is making it clear that they see this as a big selling point, so don't be shy about promoting it. Next, we have the bedtime ad. This one is all about the challenges of staying in a hotel when you're traveling with kids. The ad depicts a scenario that many parents know all too well. Everyone crammed into one room, with parents having to match their bedtime to the kids. But then it shows the alternative, staying in an Airbnb, where parents can have their own space to relax after the kids go to bed. This ad drives home the idea that Airbnb offers a better experience for families. If your property has multiple bedrooms, a separate living area, or even just a quiet, relaxing environment, these are things you should emphasize in your listing. Families are looking for comfort and convenience, and Airbnb is making the case that homes like yours can provide that much better than a hotel. Moving on, there's the same room ad. This one highlights the discomfort of trying to fit an entire family or group into a single hotel room. The ad shows the struggles of trying to do different activities, like working out, eating, or just relaxing, when everyone is in the same cramped space. Then it contrasts that with the benefits of staying in an Airbnb, where there's room for everyone to spread out and do their own thing. This ad is another push for group travel, but it's also about the flexibility that an Airbnb can offer. As a host, you can take a cue from this ad by showcasing how your property accommodates different needs. And next, we have the close friends ad. This one is all about the idea of togetherness. Why stay apart in separate hotel rooms when you can stay together in an Airbnb? The ad shows a group of friends who choose to stay in an Airbnb so they can spend more quality time together. It's about those shared moments that make a trip memorable. Hanging out in the living room, partying in the lawn. For hosts, this ad reinforces the appeal of properties that offer communal spaces. If you have a large dining table, a cozy living room, or an outdoor area where groups can gather, make sure to highlight these in your listing. Airbnb is clearly targeting travelers who value these kinds of shared experiences, so positioning your property to meet that need can help you stand out. And finally, we have the pool ad. This one hits home for anyone who's ever tried to relax and enjoy some time without kids and families around. The ad starts by showing a group of ladies who are clearly in need of some downtime. They're at a crowded hotel pool, trying to enjoy a moment of peace, but it's not going well. There's a lack of privacy, other kids are crying, and it's just not the relaxing experience they were hoping for. Then, the scene shifts to a private Airbnb with its pool. The atmosphere changes completely. The ladies are finally able to unwind, enjoying the space all to themselves, free from the chaos of a public pool. They're laughing, relaxing, and having the kind of experience that a hotel just can't offer. This ad really highlights one of Airbnb's big selling points: the ability to offer a private, personalized experience that's perfect for guests who need a break from the everyday hustle, especially families. If your property features a private pool or other exclusive amenities, this is the perfect time to showcase them. Make sure your listing photos highlight these areas and emphasize the privacy and enjoyment that guests can expect when they stay at your place. So there you have it, 7 new ads from Airbnb, each with its message but all pushing towards the same goal: positioning Airbnb as the superior choice for travelers, whether they're going on a group trip, traveling with pets, or looking for a family friendly option. As a short term rental owner or property manager, these ads give you a roadmap for how to align your listing with what Airbnb is pushing. There's actually a lot you can do to capitalize on this campaign. If you found today's episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. And of course, check out Rental Scale Up for more tips, insights, and strategies to help you grow your short term rental business. See you in the next episode. Until then, take care.